Hello.
Hi, hello.
Why don't we start by introducing ourselves? Olivia, you want to start?
Sure. My name is Olivia Kimes. I'm going into my third year as a dance BFA major at Wayne State, and I have a minor in musical theater. And yeah, I've been super excited about this class because I am a dance major and I have the musical theater background, so I get to work with a bunch of different disciplines in the arts. Yeah, and I think that's probably my favorite part about dance and just the arts in general, is just the way that we can collaborate, and it's super interdisciplinary all the time. I just love that.
My name is Lexie Farr, and I am going into my senior year, as a BFA acting major with a minor in musical theater too. And I think my favorite part is also like a collaboration. And I love that in this virtual theater and dance program, we're getting to collaborate together, because I only really get to work with Olivia on musicals, and I'm really excited that we now get to work with on other things together. Like we can maybe dance together, we can maybe sing together in our own little projects. So I'm really excited to collaborate with all of these people that I might not have gotten to in the everyday school system that we had.
Heck yeah. So Lexie, why don't you tell me a little bit about your concept, and also, didn't you pick the concept for this week?
I did. My mom's a teacher, and it was a concept for her school. They were talking about making lemonade out of lemons. I was like, I love that, stealing it. So I was like, that's great, because I love lemonade, and I like to look on the positive side of a lot of things. And so I'm really glad that we picked that to be this week's theme. And as I was thinking, my process, honestly, I am currently obsessed with the Jagged Little Pill musical. So I've been listening to a lot of the Alanis Morissette songs from that, and You Ought to Know have been stuck in my head. And so I was like, they do a lot of comparing in that song. I wonder if I can compare the negatives and the positives of being in quarantine, and how we can get through this pandemic. And so that's kind of where it all jump started from. And then I spent some time writing out the lyrics, listening to the song. And from there, I recorded it, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted the video to be yet. I was going to make like a music video kind of thing, but then I thought that it would be nice to do a vlog kind of idea. So I recorded myself either in a vlog form, or I took videos from throughout this quarantine that my family has taken, or that I have taken, of things that we've done. So I wanted it to be on the positive. So I didn't include any videos of like, I'm being bored. I just decided to include all of the positives that have happened in my quarantine, because I wanted to focus on those. So that was like my process. What was your process? I really love the water and the lemons, how they were incorporated into your piece. How did you formulate that from the theme? I love that.
Yeah, well, before we jump into mine, yeah, I just want to say I thought yours was so joyful. It made me so happy. So it definitely came across, and I'm glad that you focused on all the positives, and it was so hopeful. I love that. I kind of had the same, I struggled with the theme at first, because I didn't really know how we were going to have to develop our video concepts, period. So then when I found out we had a really structured theme, and lemonade out of lemons is a little bit specific, but there's still a lot of So I knew that I wanted to explore a dance on film format for my video, and the challenge was just how do I make it about lemonade and lemons, and how do I make that into the dancing without being dorky, or I don't know, because my initial plan was kind of a more serious dance on film. But then I was kind of originally I was just going to portray the theme through the music that I was using. And it is really cool. I used a song by my sister. Her name is Chloe Kimes, and she's a folk musician based out of the Nashville area right now. But her song, kind of like you said with Alanis, it compares things, and it's like the whole chorus is just every line, one thing that's negative, making it into a positive thing, making it into a it's not so bad type of thing. And so I picked that song because I was like, I think that this really represents that idea of making lemonade. And then I realized I can just throw some lemons and some lemonade in there for actual, like, physical representation of that. And maybe it'll make sense, maybe it won't. I mean, it will, because obviously that was our theme this week. But naturally, the like little lemon just kind of worked its way into my dancing, and I just kind of used it to like remind me of the theme as I was dancing in different places. And the water came about because I actually filmed the video with my sister in Tennessee, because I just stayed with her for the last couple of weeks, and I was really inspired by the beautiful nature, and a lot of it was filmed at Percy Priest Lake, so that's the water that I was dancing in, and it was very fun.
That was awesome. It was so beautiful, and I loved like the vibes. It might sound weird, but like I just got like good vibes, and like I felt relaxed by watching it. Like I was like, yes, this is it. This is it. I love it.
That's how I felt about yours. I was just smiling. I was just so happy.
So you said that you had used your sister's song, and I forget the name of the Where the Water Was, but you said that you had like, so you collaborated with your sister and with nature. How was that? Was there any problems that came about? Was there any, like, what were the positives, negatives? How did it go collaborating with nature and your sister and all that?
Yeah, honestly, it really helped to have my sister like with me in the process, because not only did she write the song, but like she had a lot of awesome ideas immediately for like helping me direct the filming, and staying true to like the true meaning of the song in places where I would kind of like get sidetracked. And of course, being like a local now in Nashville, she knew all the beautiful spots that I would be able to utilize the water or whatever. So the places, I actually filmed it in 2 different places. One, the first half of the video takes place in a place called Radnor Lake State Park, I think. And we actually went hiking there earlier in the week, and it was really beautiful. And then another day we went swimming at Percy Priest because it was so beautiful, and I just really wanted to swim. And so like those were the places obviously that I was like most inspired by when I was thinking about Tennessee nature, and I was like, I just want to do it there. And yeah, I mean, it looks like a solo project, and you know, I'm the only one really pictured in the video, but it was really nice to have my sister, and she's just like such an amazing artist too, so she really had a big hand in like the filming process. And yeah, but speaking of family, I noticed that your adorable family was also a big part of your video, and they're so funny, just like you. I was just like, I can see Lexie so much here. So tell me about that process, and like how did you get them to comply, or was it easy? Like, what did you do?
Well, my family really just goes with the flow, and they respect my artistic visions. They don't really ask any questions, honestly. The video was pre-filmed just from the quarantine, as I had mentioned earlier, just like things we had been doing. I did add a couple of clips, one of them being when I was saying I'm surrounded and I was hugging them. I was like, I just went up to him with a camera and I was like, can I hug you? It's for my video. It's when I say I'm surrounded by love. And they're like, okay. And so I just like came up to them and hugged them, and they were like, yep, for sure. And like, they don't really ask many questions. So I'm really thankful that they're just like, yep, I trust you. And they will just do what I need them to for the video. And when I showed them the video, they loved it too, because it was not just my positive experiences in quarantine, but it's us as a family, because I'm really thankful for the time that I'm getting to spend with them.
Yeah.
I also, using Alanis's song was like, I was at first, I love writing parodies. Parodies just like flow out of me. I love them. And this one was, while it was kind of difficult because I had to think of different positives and negatives that would be relatable to others and also personal to myself. Alanis doesn't rhyme in the song, and that was a godsend. That was wonderful. I didn't have to worry about rhyming any words, which is usually the hardest part of a parody. So Alanis was a great collaborator.
I'm sure she is. Like, I'm sure I love her. I love Jagged.
Oh, yeah.
So, I haven't seen the musical or anything, but that album, so good.
Oh, it's so powerful. I love it.
Yeah. Well, this has been a great chat.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching your video, and I can't wait to see. So for those that are watching, it's really cool that we're doing this class. Theater majors, dance majors, art majors, music majors. So much is happening, and we have this space on Teams to just collaborate, and pretty much every week there will be new projects being put out, and so make sure you're staying updated with theater and dance so that you can see what we're doing, and you can watch Lexie and I's video. They're going to be on YouTube and stuff, and they're going to be on the Facebook. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Lexie, do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, we're so excited to be the first group of people getting to release a video, and I can't wait to see what you do next, Olivia, and what everybody else is going to be doing coming forward or moving forward with this awesome class and awesome project we're doing.
Yeah, making lemonade all summer long, right?
Woo!
Yeah, okay, thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.